This happened last year when I moved into a cheap apartment near my workplace. I didn't question why the rent was low. I should have. The building was old and the walls were thin, but it was quiet. Too quiet for a place that had 12 rooms. My room was 204. Next to me was 205. According to the landlord, it was empty. He said nobody had rented that room in months. The first night, around 1:15 a.m., I heard something through the wall. A voice. Not loud, not clear. Just a faint whispering like someone talking from under a blanket. At first I thought it was someone in the hallway, but the sound was definitely coming from room 205. It continued for almost 5 minutes, soft, slow, like a man mumbling in his sleep. I placed my ear against the wall. The whispering stopped immediately. I pulled away, waited, and then it started again. This time, slightly louder, like someone repeating the same sentence over and over. I couldn't understand the words, but it sounded like a man saying, "Don't let him in. Don't let him in." I barely slept that night. The next morning, I went to the landlord and asked if someone had moved into 205. He looked confused and said, "No, that room is locked, completely empty." He even showed me the key hanging on his board. I left uneasy, but tried to forget it. For the next week, the whispering happened every night, always at the same time, 1:15 a.m. Sometimes it was soft, sometimes it was frantic, like someone begging. One night, it changed. I was half asleep when I heard a loud thud from 205, like something heavy falling. Then silence. Then the whispering began again, this time clearer. "Please, stop. Please." I couldn't take it anymore. I walked out of my room, went to 205, and gently pressed my ear against its door. Nothing. No whispering, no movement, only complete silence. I tried the handle, locked. I went back inside my room and sat on the edge of my bed, shaking. Something was happening in that room, and the landlord was either lying or clueless. Around 3 a.m., I finally slept. The next morning, there was a note slipped under my door. White paper, no name, just 4 words written in shaky handwriting. "Don't listen tonight, please." I felt my stomach twist. Somebody knew I'd been listening. That entire day, I debated leaving, but my job barely paid enough to survive. I convinced myself it was probably someone sneaking into the empty room at night. But that night, I didn't sleep. I didn't even lie down. I sat in my chair facing the wall between me and 205, waiting. When the clock hit 1:15 a.m., I heard it. 3 soft knocks. Not on my door, on the wall, right beside me. 3 slow, heavy knocks, followed by breathing. Deep, shaky breathing from the other side. I froze. Every hair on my body stood up. And then a voice whispered, clear as day, "He is inside. Don't open the door." My eyes went to my room door instantly because someone was standing outside it. Their shadow stretched under the door, blocking the hallway light. The doorknob moved, slowly. I didn't even breathe. The whisper behind the wall grew more desperate. "Don't open it. He isn't alive. Don't open it." Then something tapped on my window 3 times. I whipped my head around and I swear I saw a pale face staring through the glass for a split second before it dropped out of view. The doorknob rattled harder now, like someone trying to force it open. I couldn't move. I sat frozen, watching the shadow under my door. And then, a voice spoke from the hallway, low, wet, croaking. "Let me talk to you." I didn't respond. A minute passed, then 2. Finally, the shadow moved away. I didn't sleep that night. The next morning, I gathered every ounce of courage I had and went straight to the landlord, demanding to see what was in room 205. He hesitated, looking pale, but eventually he unlocked the door. The room was empty. No bed, no furniture, not even dust on the floor. Completely empty, except for the walls. Deep scratches covered them, thousands of them, like fingernails clawing from the inside. The landlord sighed heavily and said quietly, "The last tenant. He went missing. Police never found him, but neighbors kept hearing whispering from this room for weeks after he disappeared." I asked why he didn't tell me. He said, "Because if you acknowledge it, if you listen to it, it follows you." I left that apartment the same day. It's been months, but sometimes when I'm alone at night, lying in my new place, I hear something familiar, a soft whisper, "Don't let him in." And I realized the voice wasn't warning me about the thing outside my door. It was warning me about itself, because now it's inside.